completely in the game. I never spawned in. But what is up, guys? Draxix Dude here. And today we're going to be talking about the UMP-9. This is number 7, top 10 weapons. This is number 7 on the list. I am going down, obviously. We are using the UMP-9. Now, I know it shows me having less attachments than what I should be, and of course that there's a reason. I played a lot on the Xbox 360. I love the UMP-9 there. One of the first guns I got up to 500 kills. The issue here is I've been focusing too much on other guns, ranking them up, so most of these are just my thoughts while playing on the 360, so it could have changed, or it could have changed a lot by now, but most of the guns feel the same as they were before. As I tested them out individually before I have done this list. Obviously, a lot of things go into factoring a top 10 list such as this. Obviously, there's a lot of credibility sources that I have to endure into putting a gun, whether it's in the top 10, top 15, or hell, the top 5, which is going to be crazy. A lot of people are going to disagree. A lot of people are going to hate me for having certain guns in the list, while they believe other guns should have been in the list rather than the ones I had put in. And I understand that. Of course, you guys can put that in the comment section down below. I expect that 100%. So, without further ado, I wanted to talk about the weapon itself. Obviously, I love the UMP series, as a lot of people do. Well, it's a very solid, gun itself. I love the usage of this gun. I think the way people use it is great. I think the gun itself is cool. I think the whole design of the UMPs, the UMP series, shows a lot of uniqueness when it comes to Heckler and Koch. I believe Heckler and Koch was the one who... Of course, I'm not a gun expert, obviously. I just play the Battlefield games and I love shooters. So it's a lot different than if I would have probably known about the gun beforehand. It might not perform this way. This is obviously a 9mm version. I did look up that much. But I am not an expert at this whatsoever, so if I say anything that is wrong, please let me know in the comment section, or maybe if you guys are thinking I'm wrong, look it up. Seriously, I know I really should have for this video, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, and to be honest, I just don't really need to look it up past this game, because it's about the guns in the game rather than the guns in real life. Obviously, I can't replicate or make that as true as it may be or true as it not. Obviously, I wanted to put more emphasis on this weapon. Another thing, I think it's an underrated weapon when it comes to guns itself. I think that this gun outperforms most SMGs of this caliber. Obviously, look at that. Yeah. Obviously, the gameplay is live, so I can't just put together a great montage of me playing like me using it for an hour and then making a montage out of it. It's just not going to happen. I don't feel like that's a true way of doing it, because it doesn't show you it in different situations that I might not have been in. And I think that one gameplay doesn't really show all the gun's characteristics. I think it shows more of if you get killed in a certain situation more often than not. I think people cover that off with great gameplay, and I think that's stupid. Some people put in an hour, some people put more than an hour into a gameplay, and I think that's wrong. And to be honest, I think if you're doing it for a review, I mean, if it's just to show off your gameplay while talking about a topic in the game that may be going off about that gun being overpowered and such, maybe that's a great idea. But I think more of a review type video, I think live commentary would definitely work better. And to be honest, I think that would function as a better review tool than a guy who just puts together great content. I mean, obviously you want great content and great gameplay. That's just for certain points of your YouTube channel. I don't want to put any emphasis on the fact that people who people that, you know, edit, because editing's a stressful job. Obviously, it's not really not really that stressful, but some people may find it you can't do it. A lot of people, it's a skill that some people just don't have. I do not have that. I'm just a fan of the live commentary type of gameplay, and if you enjoy this type of gameplay, obviously, hit the subscribe button. I know that's like a cheap way, but to be honest, I don't say anything that I do not, I don't lie. It's one of my main, it's one of my main characteristics that I believe I have. I do not intend to lie to anyone because I believe dishonesty is terrible. I think it's one of the worst things that humans have ever made, dishonesty. I think lying is terrible. Depending, of course, if you're trying to protect. I'm going in depth with this when I should be talking about the weapon. The weapon itself is amazing. I mean, come on. It's a great weapon. You can't deny it's not a terrible. It's a terrible weapon. There's a lot of redeeming characteristics about this gun. 31 rounds, high damage potential, especially since the UMP-45 has 25 rounds. It definitely shows a different edge rather than the UMP-5, as the UMP-9 was one of those random guns. And I thought I would have killed that guy. I think I should have killed him. Obviously, it's an SMG. You can't really own people at medium range combat. So don't expect a lot out of this gun because it is an SMG. It's not an assault rifle. It's not a sniper rifle by any means of the word. It's not a shotgun. It excels in close quarters. But a lot of the shotguns will fuck you up as well. As well as the more high firing SMGs. Like the SR2, I believe SR2 has more firing capabilities. I think the PDWR has a quicker fire rate. It all depends on a lot of factors when you talk about an SMG, and I think the UMP-9 is one of the best SMGs in the game. I believe I have another SMG. If I'm not, please don't hold it against me, because I do kind of forget. I can't believe that just happened. I truly can't believe that just fucking happened. Hopefully, you guys really enjoy this video. I truly want to keep doing this content. I want to do the top 10 weapons. I want to do extra types, but I'm not really with the whole live commentary thing. Like, why would I have to do this, or why would I have to do that for the top 10? I don't really feel like top 10 is really my prerogative or my goals when it comes to being a YouTuber. I feel like if you want to look at top 10 videos, you can always just go to a different channel. It's not hard. Obviously, I want to have the social hub that most people have on YouTube, where they do a ton of different things, and it's cool. But to be honest, I kind of wanted to get that little niche in. And that's basically it. I want to be able to do what I want and be able to make the content that I want to give. Tell me what you guys think about this gun or this video in the comment section down below, and I will see you guys in the next one.